Effective Pedagogical Practices by Lindsay Skender. During this presentation, I will cover definition of pedagogy, application of learning theories in the classroom, what an effective classroom looks like, a holistic approach to a child's learning experience, student well-being and pastoral care, effective pedagogy to enhance academic outcomes, classroom environment and resources, and a summary. So what is the definition of pedagogy? Gage 1985 defined pedagogy as the science of the art of teaching. Now we'll look at behaviourism and constructivism in the classroom. Behaviourism is a learning theory and is used to teach and motivate. Behaviourism is a useful and active learning theory in today's classroom. If we as teachers reinforce effort and desirable behaviours, students will then be able to see a correlation with effort and achievement. The constructivist classroom allows learners to construct their own knowledge using authentic, lots of hands-on tasks. This approach to learning engages its learners and makes learning enjoyable and promotes greater learning outcomes. So what does an effective classroom look like? The teacher knows and understands all her students, fosters open communication, offers individual support, emphasises every child is important and deserves to be heard, ensures all students understand the implications of bullying. A holistic approach to a child's learning experience is being mindful of how we teach, being mindful of the environment we put children in, being mindful of how to organise the classroom, and being mindful of each student's mental and physical experience, and this is teaching the whole child. Effective pedagogical practices ensure a safe environment, a supportive and productive classroom, the promotion of independence and self-motivation, deeper levels of thinking and application, and the needs, backgrounds and interests of students are reflected in the learning program. Student wellbeing and pastoral care. Effective pedagogical practices promotes the wellbeing of students. It contributes to students' sense of purpose for being at school, and it builds community confidence in the quality of learning and teaching in the school. Some key features for academic outcome include presentations and explanations, good questioning techniques, teaching task approach strategies, and adapting instruction. As teachers, we need to prevent learning problems by producing clear presentation of information and easy to understand explanations. We also need to deliver step-by-step instructions, be knowledgeable of the subject matter, see the subject from a new learner's perspective, and keep things simple. As teachers, it's important to use simple terminology, give lots of examples, and not overload with too much information. The use of good questioning helps instruct and motivate learners, diagnose levels of understanding, and it is a very useful technique to firm up a child's grasp of the topic. Questions should be used for the following purposes: to increase communication, focus attention on key aspects of the topic, evaluate student understanding, review essential content, stimulate thinking, and motivate, hold attention, and controls the group. Teaching task approach strategies is useful to help students develop ways of approaching tasks, and rather than just telling students what to do, the teacher will model and demonstrate to allow for greater understanding. It's important for teachers to accommodate each student's learning style and cater for different learners' abilities, so it's important to adapt instruction to increase each student's learning outcome. Some key points for enhancing learning outcomes: understand each student's needs, identify what students need to be able to understand and do, understand students' pre-existing knowledge, identify each student's learning style, build variation into the teaching plan. A classroom needs to be warm, engaging and inviting. To ensure this, we need to consider the layout of the classroom, its appearance, the good use of lighting and airflow. The resources we also use are important and assist in a good learning. To make use of all of them to add variety to your teaching and make learning fun. Pedagogy can be summarised as teaching techniques and strategies to allow learning to occur. It's supportive and productive, safe learning environment. It teaches the whole child. It's concerned for each child. It caters to each child's learning style, and it engages the learner.
Created using Powtoon.